More and more families around the world are filling their pantries with essential goods. And no, it's not panic buying. It's about peace of mind, economic awareness, and being one step ahead of uncertainty. Whether you're a parent, a young adult living alone, or caring for elderly family members, this video is packed with everything you need to know about why food stockpiling is trending, what it means for you, and how to do it responsibly. Hey everyone, welcome back to Mary's Pot. Today, we're diving into a hot and rising trend in 2025, food stockpiling. Grab your tea, get cozy, and let's get into it. The word stockpiling simply means buying and storing large amounts of goods, especially essentials, in preparation for a crisis, shortage, or price increase. People do it to ensure they have what they need when products become too expensive or hard to find. In early 2025, several global factors converged to make food stockpiling not just a trend, but a necessity for many families. Let's talk facts. According to a recent Reuters report, nearly 1 in 5 Americans are stockpiling groceries and household supplies. This trend has been fueled by political developments, particularly fears of returning tariffs under Donald Trump's potential leadership, which could drive up food prices even further.
Using emergency powers, he's imposing a baseline tariff of 10% on imports from all countries.
Our country and its taxpayers have been ripped off for more than 50 years, but it is not going to happen anymore.
The U.S. tariffs can definitely affect food prices, both directly and indirectly, and here's how. 1. Higher import costs. When the U.S. imposes tariffs on imported goods, like food or ingredients from other countries, the cost of bringing those goods into the country increases. Importers usually pass these higher costs onto retailers, who then pass them on to consumers. 2. Retaliatory tariffs. Other countries often respond to U.S. tariffs with tariffs of their own. If U.S. agricultural exports are targeted, American farmers may lose business, leading to market disruptions and potential price swings, up or down, depending on the crop or livestock. 3. Supply chain disruptions. Tariffs can strain global supply chains. If certain food ingredients or packaging materials become more expensive or harder to get, it can raise overall production costs for food producers. 4. Inflation pressure. Widespread tariffs contribute to overall inflation, which includes rising food prices. This could lead to even basic items becoming more expensive for consumers. Meanwhile, in Europe, countries are encouraging citizens to create crisis kits with at least 3 days' worth of supplies. This includes water, canned food, and other essentials. But this trend isn't limited to the US and Europe. In parts of Africa, Canada, and even in Australia, families are reporting similar behaviors. People are preparing. Let's look closer at the tariff pantry phenomenon. Coined in recent months, this term refers to the growing number of households building pantries that can last for weeks or even months. A family from Indiana told Business Insider they weren't prepping out of fear, but rather strategy. Their rules are simple. Stock only what you already eat regularly. Rotate items to avoid waste. Build slowly by buying extra during sales. Track inventory using simple spreadsheets or apps. These approaches are smart and sustainable. They help save money in the long run and reduce the risk of being caught unprepared. Let's break it down. Imagine you eat pasta twice a week. Instead of buying 1 pack every time you shop, buy 3. 1 for now, 2 for later. Over time, you'll build a cushion. And it's not just pasta. This applies to rice, beans, lentils, canned meats, cooking oils, and spices. These are all affordable items with long shelf lives. It's not just fear. Prices are going up. 1. Tariffs. Increased import taxes make foreign goods more expensive. 2. Climate change. Erratic weather patterns have damaged crops from California to East Africa. 3. Fuel costs. Higher transport costs mean more expensive food at the store. 4. Currency devaluation. In countries like Nigeria, inflation and weakening currencies have doubled the price of staples. And let's not forget, global conflicts and supply chain disruptions from war zones continue to impact everything, from grain exports to fertilizer availability. People aren't paranoid, they're paying attention. Let's get practical. You don't need a bunker or thousands of dollars. What you need is a plan and a routine. Here are my top 7 tips for smart stockpiling. 1. Start with a 7-day menu. Write down a week's worth of meals your family enjoys. Now list the ingredients. Start by buying an extra set of those ingredients. 2. Build slowly. Every time you shop, grab 2 or 3 extras of items you always use, like tomato paste, noodles, or oats. 3. Learn some home preservative techniques like drying and pickling. These methods can help you preserve foods for months. For example, tomatoes could be blended, dried, and stored in an airtight container for at least 12 months. 4. Use the FIFO method. First in, first out. Rotate your stock by using older items first. 5th, store smartly. Use airtight containers. Label everything with purchase and expiry dates. Organize by category: grains, proteins, spices, etc. 6. Include water and essentials. Don't forget bottled water, hygiene products, medication, and anything specific to your family's needs, like baby formula or pet food. 7th, track your inventory. Keep a notebook or digital tracker of what you have. It prevents waste and overbuying. Let's circle back to what governments are recommending. The European Union recently issued guidance that every household should be prepared to go at least 72 hours without outside help in a crisis. Their checklist includes 9 liters of water per person, shelf-stable food for 3 days, portable radio, flashlight with extra batteries, hygiene and first aid supplies. It's no longer just preppers doing this. These are mainstream official recommendations. Germany and Switzerland have had similar guidelines for years. The difference now? People are listening. So, is stockpiling trending? Yes, but it's more than a trend. It's a smart, modern approach to household management in uncertain times. Whether you're prepping for inflation, natural disasters, or just want to avoid unnecessary grocery runs, stockpiling can help. Here at Mary's Pot, we believe food brings comfort, security, and joy. Let's make sure our pantries are full of all this time. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and don't forget to leave a comment below. Are you building your stockpile? What are your must-have pantry items? Stay safe, stay nourished, and I'll see you in the next one.